Hey everybody, it's Caribbean Luck Family here.
How you doing?
Just doing a quick video on this rainy Florida day. Don't get it twisted though, it's still nice. The
It's
temperature
nice.
is good. We're just getting some of this tropical rain.
Warm rain.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Sunday and we just thought we should come to you guys with another video on our relationship topics, like we said we were going to talk to you about before. And today we wanted to come to you about
The cure-all for any relationship that is on the rocks. Share this with your friends. Share this with your family members. Share it with your co-workers. This will cure any relationship that is on the rocks.
Now, wait
It's
a
one of the
minute.
hardest
Now,
things
wait
to
a
do.
minute. I know y'all like, wait a minute. I know y'all like, yeah, right. One thing that can cure any relationship
that's
that is
on the
having
rocks.
issues.
That's having issues.
And that
Okay.
thing is, drum roll please.
I know. You can't be selfish, and you're going, the husband, boyfriend, fiance, you're going to have to put your wife, your lady, first.
I know all the women, all the
Concentrate.
ladies are like, yeah, put them first.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but the
hold
flip
hold
side to
We
that
haven't got there
is
yet. Hold on.
women,
They have to
wives,
put girlfriends, fiancés.
you have to put the husband
first. That means that wherever you go, whatever you do, you're catering to him. He has to cater to you, with or without you. That means, guys, you can't run around here doing things you would not do or say if she is not with you. Don't stare too long. Don't do this the wrong way. Don't say that the wrong way. You have to do things the right way. You have to listen as you would want to be listened to. You can't start listening to her now. You're interrupting her. You won't let her finish her sentences. You're cutting off. You're saying, I pretty much, everybody hates that one. I pretty much know what you're trying to say. She want to get it out. This, I tell you, done for 1 week. At least 1 week.
It should be, but
It
you
should be
should make
sooner
it
than that,
habitual.
but
Because
make it habitual. But it's tough to implement a whole new practice. But start practicing doing this. Sit down and just say, hey, for the guy, I'm listening to you. Honey, I'm listening to you. What's the deal? What's going on with you? Listen intently, no interruption. Ladies, listen to him intently, no interruptions. How did we come to this? Prayer. Prayer.
and experience.
And experience.
The
You
thing,
must have a format for good relationships.
you have to have a foundation for to start somewhere. And how you make it, when we say cater, we're basically talking about thinking also. In your thinking, your spouse should be the first thing that comes to mind in anything that you do.
Yeah.
Should I do this? Well, is it okay for your spouse? Would your spouse be okay with it?
Yeah.
Or in that kind of thinking. And if you do that, if you're doing that and he's doing that, then everybody's needs are met. You're always going to come to a good conclusion because you're thinking about somebody else rather than yourself. Love is selfless. You can't be selfish, only thinking about yourself and love.
No,
And
I'm
so,
tell you right now, the train to get off the tracks and it's hard to put it back on. So at the same time, implementing this practice, the problems that you guys face, it'll just disappear naturally. You don't have to put a whole ton of effort in it. You didn't have to go to the counselings. You didn't have to go and see your pastor or anybody. I'm not saying that these are not good steps to take, but more than not, implementing this practice in your relationship. You should not have to go to see anyone now. You should be on your way.
and it's also following biblical principle too, where it says, "Husbands, love your wives like love your own body," and the same thing for the wife. Respect and revere your husband, and so that's the whole nature of the relationship. Love. Always think about the other person first. First.
So therefore, you might say, wait a minute now. I was raised to think about myself first, then everybody else. I can see putting a second, and I think about myself first. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have problems. You're going to have a lot of problems because the thing is, if you're practicing that, she's practicing that,
Yeah.
you're going to find yourselves behind, arguing, disagreeing on little simple things, and anyone overhearing this, wow, it's like children or something. I mean, I can't
And
believe they're going through it over that. So the thing
that's
is,
a very selfish
it
type of
is
thinking
selfish
too.
because what happens is now, if you're sitting there sick, now she's implementing that same practice. Let's say hypothetically, you're the kind of individual believe I'm me first, then I get to her. Well, if she's practicing that same process, then you laying there sick means absolutely nothing. You're gonna find, hey, am I being neglected here? I mean, she haven't came in with a bowl of soup or anything, a cup of tea or anything.
Yeah.
Vice versa, same thing, ladies. Now, if you got a guy that says, hey, me first, then he's doing the same thing. You guys agreed on the wrong thing. Because what happens is, now you laying there sick, this guy's in there, I mean, just kicking it, just doing whatever he's doing. You haven't had a cup of tea, a bowl of chicken soup, nothing. Didn't come check your temperature. I mean, and this is your husband? This is your fiance?
Right.
Wow.
And
So
then
go ahead.
there are a lot of things that are in marriages, period. There are a lot of things that are going to come up against you. We talked about that before.
Lord
You're going to
knows.
have the enemy, and when we talk about the enemy, we're talking about
The devil.
Satan, Hashatan,
Yeah.
whatever y'all want to call
Whatever
him.
you want to call it.
The
We're trying
enemy
to
comes against
throw you back
the
with those
marriage, like especially a righteous marriage, a marriage that is brought together by the Most High, and that is you are trying to walk a righteous path, that straight and narrow path that Yeshua talks about. The enemy's gonna come at you like he don't have long to live to bring that marriage apart, because he's trying to stop the destiny of the marriage, the destiny of the two people that are involved. He's trying to take away your protection. Marriage is a protection for a family,
Yes,
for the
it is.
children. You a house over those children, and so the husband over the wife over the children. That's a whole protection type thing, and the devil wants to come against that, tear it apart, and separate them and divide you.
Yeah.
And so, and when if you put each other first, then you'll be able to keep away a lot of the attacks from the evil one who will come into your mind and try to make you do selfish things against your spouse or your partner. If you always thinking about them first, then that won't be able to come in between, come into your
There'll
mind.
never be a case of duty neglected.
Right.
I mean, let's say, okay, she's on you to fix something around the house. It shouldn't take her 10 times, guys, to have you to fix that little thing. Vice versa, the man is asked, baby, will you bake that pie, that special one? You forgot all about the pie. I mean, you didn't even get the ingredients for it. You've been to the store several times till you stop asking. Okay, so the thing is, we have to be attentive even with those little things, those little bitty things. Like she'll say, hey, can you rub my feet? And sometimes I'm tired. So, oh, baby, all right, come on, baby. Like
And
that. I told her, I said, come on, baby. Yeah, I said, got a shoulder. Yeah, and she goes, and I said, come on.
Like, oh,
Yeah, like, oh, God. Then I like to go long with it. Now it's feeling, God, yeah, that's it. But the thing is, she like, man, and the same thing, she go to sleep sometime with them feet now, and I'm like, all right, baby, and, she gone to sleep. But at the same time, these little things, your mate likes certain things. Okay, what we're saying is put your mate first on that. Don't keep, I was just about to do this. Well, that thing can wait. Okay, that can wait, actually. Prioritize things, and those little things can wait. And don't do it grievously. Don't go into oh man, you're going into it like that. You got to go into this right. Put your mate first. Put your wife first.
And
Don't make it a tough. And you find that those little problems that you were having, that seemed like mountains and what have you. Let's face it. When you're having any kind of difficulty in a relationship, it seemed like a mountain to climb.
Absolutely.
You're like, man, there's no way to do this. I don't see a way with this. Those problems will disappear.
Yeah.
Disappear. Because usually that's the basis for every problem that we all go through.
Right.
Okay? Duty neglected.
That's what I was gonna say too. If you start doing it with just the small things,
Little stuff.
then when the big things come, it won't be a major issue like that, because you're already used to putting your spouse first. So in any major decision, any big thing that comes at you, if the enemy comes at you,
Yeah.
you're already used to thinking about your spouse first. So you won't be moved or tempted by the devil to do something that's contrary to your marriage.
Yeah.
Or anything
Or
else.
say something.
Or say something
Yeah.
contrary to your marriage.
That's right.
So
or watching an offensive program
Yeah.
on television. That, yeah, you know what? You shouldn't be watching this. She comes right in, boom, there you go. You sitting there, you both agree, no more of this.
Like I said, we've been married. We're not marriage counselors. We both work in social services, but we have been married for so long, and even then, before getting married, in a relationship, we've seen everything.
Yeah.
And so we just wanted to make sure that we put something out that could help another couple that's struggling or going through some things. Because when we've struggled and went through it, we didn't necessarily have anything to help bring us through.
The support that
exactly
we should have had.
We went to the Most High, and of course that's all we needed. But we struggled with on our own to get to a place of understanding, and it was hard.
And see, the thing when you say, "Hey," we say we go to the Most High. Now, what happens is He'll send that answer down through a human being. In most cases, he'll have that wise uncle or aunt, friend, etc. Just by out of the blue. I mean, he'll come in and give you the answer to a particular thing, and you really didn't give them your business. You don't have to go around telling everybody your business, or maybe it'll be with this person, that person. You don't have to do all that. The person will come through, give you the answer to what you're looking for. Or you're flicking through little channels and what have you. Boom, you land right on the particular answer to your particular problem. You prayed, it came to you.
Yeah.
Neighbor knocks at the door. He says, "Hey, can I borrow your so-and-so or what have you, big guy?" I said, "Oh, sure, man. Hold on a minute." He's just talking, chatting away about this, about that, and he's not particular about anything you're going through. He doesn't even know about it, okay? I'm one of those guys who don't believe in telling people my problems. I'm not like that. That's between me and the missus, so he'll just drop a particular thing. I'm going, boom, the light bulb comes on. I'm going, okay. And I've seen the light bulb come on with him on different things, and I don't ask what he's going through. I don't like to hear people's problems or get in their business. So at the same time, this is how when we say, come that rain again, this is how when we say we go to the Most High, get your prayer life together. You don't have to be somebody who's in church 7 days a week, but get on your knees, say that little prayer. Come on. I mean, that's a reasonable effort. I mean, if this particular thing you guys might be going through is really that serious for you, and no one can negate that, whether or not your particular problem is big, small, or what, it's big to you, it's yours. All right?
Every problem is big when you're going through it.
You're going through it, it's yours. So that means it's big to you. Someone else says, "Hey, man, that's nothing." To you, it's huge. Do that little step. Wait on your answer. Put your mate first. Your mate put you first. Watch and see all your problems just fade off. They start to look silly. They get smaller to the point they're nothing.
And make sure you don't give up.
Don't.
Keep the faith. Keep the hope. Don't give up, because that's what the enemy wants. He wants to come in and break down a family.
Yeah.
And make you hopeless and give up what you built.
Yeah.
And what the Most High have brought together. Don't give up. Don't walk away. Your family needs you.
Desperately.
Your wife needs you. Your husband needs you. Your children need you. The Most High can use you guys' experience to help other people.
And we hear people say all the time, "Well, I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna wait on God. I'm gonna sit back and wait on God." No, it doesn't work like that. God is always waiting on you. He's already ready. So the thing is, you got to get yourself ready. People say, "Well, I've been praying for this thing to happen, that thing to happen, a breakthrough in this department or that department and everything." Prepare your life for it. Prepare your life for it. I know you didn't sit there and start praying for a financial breakthrough, and you got Steve and Uncle Bobby at the house and everything. Now, she crack up when I see her get these little scenarios. The last thing you need is to come into some money with him at the house.
Right.
So we're simply saying that to let you guys to understand that, if you don't already understand that, you have to prep your life for anything you're praying for. Anything. Gentlemen, if you're praying for that good woman, that righteous woman, that loving woman and all that, You have to prep your life. Do everything you have to do to prepare for it. Get your credit straight.
He going into the office.
Yeah, get everything together.
But back to our original message.
Original message. Put each other first. That's it.
We ain't gonna give you all that today.
I'll give you all that.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. I know you want me to go 3 hours, but
this video though, keep your spouse first. Keep your spouse first.
Big lesson.
Before you can work through any problem.
Now, because otherwise you're just gonna be fussing back and forth, and nobody's hearing anybody.
Nothing is being solved.
Nothing gets solved. I mean, it's just like watching a bad tennis match. You know
every time you argue, it get worse and worse and worse.
Look like to the point it looks like there's no end to it, like digging a hole that don't have a bottom, never ends. So put your spouse first.
And that's the message we have
that's the
for
message
today.
we're dropping.
First relationship video. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Leave a comment. It's
going to be all right. It's going to be all right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Your belief in the Most High, your faith, your hope will keep it. Will keep it together. The enemy is not stronger than you. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world.
That is.
Keep it there.
That is.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Peace
Bye.
out. All right.